Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing time. You already know my name is Carol Mwangi and this is Life with Carol Mwangi. That's the name of the YouTube channel. And welcome back. I know we've been like a little bit MIA, but you know life happens and you gotta do what you gotta do. You move with the wave. Yeah, so that's it. And welcome back to this channel and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, share, and comment in the comment section below because it's really because what I want us to talk about today is really something so I think it's going to be educative and it's going to be maybe to open some people's eyes on what you should really be doing. And let's talk about that period after you're done with school, that period after you've done with school and you've not yet graduated, that in between period, it's like 3 4 months after you finish school and not yet graduated. If there's a time that is so challenging, a time that is so frustrating, a time that it's so sometimes it gets confusing on what you should really be doing, and sometimes it gets so like what is going on, like what. So I just want to share how I've been maneuvering through this time, and you guys, you can comment down in the comment section below on how you've been maneuvering if you're yet to graduate, and how you maneuvered if you already graduated, because this period I guess it happens to most of the people. Yeah, after campus you're really wondering what you should be doing next and all that, and even at times you start even really missing your studies because there's a lot of time. You have a lot of time, and on the other hand you don't have money, but you have a lot of time and a lot of energy, and you just want to pump that energy into something else, so you want to be productive. So I just want to share you guys with a snippet of how I've been maneuvering myself and how I've kept myself going, because this is the time that people really lose hope. You lose hope because you feel like you've done your best, you've done all you can do, but at the same time there are no results. So yeah, so let's talk about that, and feel free to comment in the comment section below of how you tackle the situation, and you never know, it's really going to help somebody. Yeah, and it can also help me. So number one thing that one should be active on is these job boards. Like you just have to make proper use of your email, because if there is one app on our phones that really is the best friend at this time, is our emails, Gmails especially. Because if you are part, or if you've subscribed to things like Fuzu, My Job Mark, um, Indeed, yeah, I guess Indeed is the one for like those international jobs mostly. My jobs in Kenya, Brighter Monday. So if you're subscribed to such what do I say, websites, I guess if you've subscribed to those, they will send you notifications every day of job openings, and you see, like, you just click on the jobs and see if you really fit on the job based on the description and based on a number of factors. Yeah, so that's it about my job mark. Even Fuzu does the same. And you see, one my job mark really brings you with okay, mine, from my end I get a lot of notifications of jobs, maybe government jobs, NGO jobs, and like jobs based on my career. And I've applied. You have to give it your all. You have to apply for those that you're fit. And Fuzu, mostly I get notifications of other jobs, things to do with customer service jobs. um yeah, mostly it's customer service jobs, storekeeping. You see, like, there are different to me, I don't know, it's based on how I subscribed and how I answered them, what they use to give you notifications and all that. But that's what I get mostly. So every day it's a must. Like, I check my emails and see what my job mark has for me, and see if there's something I can apply, because it keeps you moving, it keeps you going in this time. Because ukisema ati you just ukae tu ni atafuta job na umekaa tu, you're not, there's nothing you're doing, because no job is going to come and knock on your door. That's one thing that's for sure. No job is going to come and knock on your door. You just have to put yourself out there. You have to, it's work, it's really work. And mind you, when you have those jobs, there's a job description, there's a job specification, there's like a lot of information that they give you concerning the job. And when you get to the point of applying the job, it's not something that you can just do in 5 minutes. No, because you have to check your CV first, and see, not really alter, but modify your CV based on the job description, because you can't use the same CV to apply for all the jobs you've been seeing, because that might be the reason as to why you're not getting interviews. That might be the reason as to why you find applying for jobs so not a good thing, not something you find pleasurable. But when you just give yourself time to tailor your CV to the job, even the application letter, you just tailor it to the job, to match the job that you really want. Because most of the time we tend to, when you're writing your cover letter, as what you, from your end, and you should be looking at it from the recruiter's end. Huyu recruiter akienda kusoma hii barua ama akiangalia hii CV, ataona mimi I'm the fit for this particular job, you see. So that's about, like, cover letter and CV writing is just a whole different topic. Yeah, but that's just a snippet of it. Yeah. And number 2, we have things like LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you get to network, you get to see what other people post, and you get to interact with other people. You never know, somebody might see your profile and they recommend a job for you, especially those inside jobs that not everybody knows about them, and then they see your LinkedIn activities, and they'll be interested, and they'll be telling you, okay, do you find this job fit for you and all that. Yeah. So there's those websites, there's LinkedIn, there's another thing, you have to keep on applying for those jobs, because one thing is for sure, I also get frustrated at times. You get so frustrated, you're like, oh, I've applied for so many jobs, and they're not even replying. The recruiters are not giving you feedback. Wamenyamaza tu hivyo. It gets so frustrated that you apply for other jobs in Aisha. But one thing is for sure, when you give up, how will you be helping yourself? Because I don't think you'll be doing yourself any justice. Because the more you apply, the more you learn. Because I can tell you, I started applying for jobs, even, I think, long time ago, even before I cleared, I was applying for jobs. And I can tell you, the way I used to apply for jobs then and the way I'm applying now, there's a change, there's some level of growth, because you learn how to tailor your CV, you learn how to write your cover letter. Like, it's a learning process. So don't take it as something so or as much as frustrating. Don't look at the negative side of it so much. Concentrate on the positive side of it, because you learn a lot. You even grow your network and all that. So, and you have to be open for any jobs. You have to be open to any job opportunity that comes your way, because most of the time the jobs that people start, their first job is not usually the one that they studied at campus, because you have to survive in this Nairobi. You really have to survive, and you have to have something you call your own. You have to pay your own rent, because after you finish school, your parents tend to like wanna withdraw pole pole, then you find yourself all alone in this city. So you have to know how you should be maneuvering around those areas. And yeah, number that is not don't give up, because it gets frustrating. That's one thing is for sure. You will even get those rejection emails that, oh, we've reviewed your application, but unfortunately we can't go through the next stages of the recruitment process and all that. Yeah, so you get those rejection letters, and it happens. You have to apply for as many jobs as possible. At least give yourself the discipline of checking your emails, checking your LinkedIn, checking your all the websites that you use, checking Brighter Monday for the jobs. Yeah, you never know. You never know which one you land in. And one thing I've learned since I started applying for jobs, like seriously, I've said that there's that point of growth that I've grown in terms of my CV and in terms of my cover letter, because you do a lot of research, you learn different ideas and all that, and you try to implement them. Apart from the point of learning, uh, I have developed a sense of, you give yourself the motivation, because when you stay at home and do not do anything, not even apply for those jobs, you won't have the motivation that is needed to apply, to even do anything. So you have to give yourself motivation ya kwamba jobs are there. Number one, jobs are there, and kwa sababu ziko, why don't you give yourself a shot? You see, just give it a shot. You never know. Apply for for like in other organizations, because me, when I was beginning, I was applying. I used to see, like, my whole idea was about these jobs in maybe in government ministries, in Safaricom, KRA, KU Referral Hospital, and all that. But right now, your mind just inakuwa opened so much. You start seeing that even there are other organizations. Don't really condition yourself to big organizations. You have to start from somewhere, and you have to start from a particular role. So when you condition yourself to applying for a particular job and in a particular organization, you might end up getting frustrated, and what you should be doing is packaging yourself. For example, what is the name of the hospital? It's called Popular Hospital. It's in Gara. So Popular Hospital was looking for a receptionist, and part of the job description was customers. You have to serve customers. You have to maintain a record of customer information, file the information, ensure confidentiality of that information, ensure that the security of the patient information and all that. So when you look at it from the receptionist side, you find it okay. I can't do reception. I can't be a receptionist. But when you look deep into the job description, you find that since I've done records management, and that's generally records management, you see filing, maintaining security, creating information, data capture, all that. So you have to really study the job description, and when you get the chance to go for the interview, you have to prove yourself worthy of the job. You see, but unfortunately, most of us we have the courage to defend ourselves in the interview panel and show how we can really fit the job description to fit that particular post. But unfortunately, when we don't get the invitation for interviews, there's nothing much you can really do about it. So you just have to keep on waiting, and yeah, that's all about you taking every chance that comes your way. You never know what comes. So that's it. That's how I've been trying to maneuver myself. That's how I've been trying to package myself. I've really learned a lot during this time. Yeah, it gets frustrating, but at the same time, you have to keep on pushing and give yourself the hope and the energy. You just have to channel positive energy into yourself. So that's it for that segment, and on to the jobs alert. There's let me confirm them. We have like there's a graduate program for KPMG. You know KPMG. Yeah, there's a graduate program. They have opened their website for applications and it's closing real soon. So if you really need a graduate program, you can start from there. And I think it's for when I did apply, and they were asking questions about if you they related to persons who have graduated and others related to a person who is yet to graduate but they have completed their studies. So you can take that short, you never know. That's KPMG. And then there's FSD Africa. These are it's a company consultancy or something that is found in Westlands, I guess. That's where the Google Map was taking me. And they have open internship positions for different what do we call them, different fields. So all you have to do is take the careers at FSD Africa. FSD means financial sector depending. It's like a financial consultancy firm, something like that. Yeah, so you can check that out. And then there's Ruaraka Hospital. Ruaraka Hospital, they needed a receptionist, so you can check that too. And most of these I found them at Fuzu, and then others that I found through my network are there's what is the hospital, Clara Rosa Hospital. They have positions for like nurses, clinical officers, and all that. There's Safaricom Investment Cooperative. They need an accountant, an assistant accountant, and a credit officer. And finally, we have an international school called the Breban. Breban schools, they need a PE teacher, librarian, and a science lab technician. So that's it for the job alerts and the notifications and all that. And guys, please comment down in the comment section below how you've been maneuvering through this period, and having in mind the economies on our necks. And so how have you been? How have you? Let's share how you have been trying to keep up and all that. Even if you, for us who remain in the city, we're still here. We're still pushing through the city life. And if you went home, there's how you have ideas. There's something you're doing in the meantime before you graduate, and there's something you're doing in the meantime before you get that job that you're looking for. So please share in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that's it for today's video, guys. I guess I'll see you in my next one. So peace out.